So I'm going to start 30 seconds early. Hope you don't mind. Good morning. My name is Isidro Gonzalez. I'm from the AMD GPU group. So thanks for getting up with us this morning. We're going to talk about what's new from the GPU team for Azure. And so before I start on the GPU chunk of it, let me give you a quick update on what it is that AMD is doing in general here for the business. So we have 3 business units. And the data centers was represented here today, but you also know us from the PC market. So we have our Ryzen chips powering the desktops, but we also are big in the gaming business. So those are the 3 businesses that are represented, and we're talking about the data center. And within the server compute organization, there's 3 divisions. High performance computing, you might have heard about the frontline project that we won with the Oak Ridge National Labs, enterprise for everything that's on-prem, and of course, you are here in the cloud portion. So, the thing that sets us apart from our competitors, and we have some very formidable ones, very happy to be in that business with them, is that we are the only company that has both the CPU and the GPU product lines. And then further, we are the only ones with the expertise to put them together into a complete solution. So, what's new? What's going on today at the show? Essentially, we want to talk about the new instances that are being introduced by the Azure team in their high performance group. They're called NVV4. So yes, AMD is powering the NV instances. And it includes both of our products, the EPYC server products and the Radeon GPUs. Now, the announcement is actually that these are going into public preview, both for Azure in the cloud and for Azure Stack for on-prem. So as you're thinking about it, that's going to be the big news. You want to get, only way you can get access to these solutions is through Azure or Azure Stack. So that's what you want to be doing at the end of this. It's the sign up goes actually live on the 18th for Azure and in early 20. So those big deals that you were thinking about that are trying to convert up to the cloud, now you've got a GPU instance that you can have them land on. A little bit of detail about the instances. There's 4 variants. They always call them by the name of the CPUs. So the thing is that they go from 4 vCPUs up to 32 vCPUs per instance, but then there's 2, 4, 8, and 16 GPU partitions that are available in each of those instances. So that represents a portion of the GPU that's assigned for that VM. So that's the technology that we've worked with Microsoft to introduce. It's the GPU partitioning based on SRIOV, which is hardware-based partitioning, and that's what's available in the instances. So as you're looking through, full GPU, half GPU, quarter GPU, 2 GPU, but then also the vCPUs to let you power those apps, and then they have them look good. So who's going to use this thing? Like, why would you possibly want to do this thing? So, you know, everything has more graphics, all the apps, blah, blah, blah. But what we like to say is that every device that you buy today has a GPU in it, your phone, your TV, and essentially we spent the last 20 years putting a GPU in your PC. So now that those workloads are going up into the cloud, you're still going to need a GPU to be able to have a good experience for your users. Otherwise, they're going to call your cell phone and they're not going to be happy. But in particular, we've known that the high-end visualization, oil and gas, M&E, video designers, you know, if I have to spin up 40 video producers to get the new Star Wars movie out tomorrow, you can do that in the cloud. For sure, that has been a market. But most companies don't have a lot of those users, but we do have tons of power users. So for every CAD engineer, there's 200 people who are taking a portion of that design and working on a subcomponent. There's a contractor who's taking another part and making sure it fits in. There's collaboration tools that all live in the cloud that need that data. You know, I remind my company that it's not a CPU center, it's not a GPU center. It's a data center. People need that access to get what they want. Also, just as the conversions to Win 10 happen more and more, then the need for the graphics just floating around in Win 10 and for the applications rises. And you'd be surprised, so for every 200 of these contractors, there's 2,000 people who are bringing up, say, the design and making sure that purchasing is buying the right part. There's a maintenance engineer who's in the belly of an aircraft. You do not want her coming out and look at a manual. You want her to get her data on a tablet, and that's all graphical data. So that's how it's going to go. That is where we're positioning the NVV4 along with the Azure team. So these migrations that you're moving to the cloud have someplace to land where they'll be effective and they will look good. So in a nutshell, it's DAS from CAD to office productivity. But how does it look? There's no sound, so you're not missing anything. So what you're seeing here is the large instance. On the far side is one user, no GPU. So even though it has our badass CPU with 32 vCPUs, the graphics calls that this is doing, this is WebGL, requires a GPU. So even with all that CPU, it doesn't matter. That was one user, so of course it's going to look great. Well, how about if you add more users? How does it look? Still looks good, right? And this is the kind of density that you're expecting in your data center. This is actually server 19 RDSH. So what you're seeing here is multiple sessions, 8 simultaneous users. They're all using stuff at the same time. So this solves the noisy neighbor problem where someone else is sucking up all the resources. This is an OGL workload. So multiple users, different workloads, still looks good. So in our booth 249, we've got a bunch of these demos, and I'll tell you why in a second. So, the whole point of the NVV series, what does it let you do? It lets you deliver the modern desktop experience, right? That's what the push is. You want to be able to match the right resources to the right VMs, so you're not over subscribing, over provisioning. And what you really are looking for is better productivity, better collaboration, right? So we just want to be able to give you that GPU resource, get out of the way, and let you do what you do. So a little bit about what we are bringing to the party. Okay, I got good time. I'm going to start with the EPYC processors that you've heard a lot about in the server. We're really taking it to heart to prove ourselves in the data center. So this is a lot of what we're talking about. For the instances in the NVV4, specifically, what it's bringing is 64 cores. So it doesn't help to have a GPU resource if you're underpowered. Translates to 128 threads, so a lot of capability there. This EPYC chip is designed to support 128 lanes of PCIe 4. So what that means is that you can take lots of devices and still manage them. So lots of memory, boatload of NVMe drives, get them down to a 1U. You might be able to take what was previously a 2-processor design and get it down to a 1-processor design. So any of your licenses that you're paying for by the processor automatically get cut in half. So those kinds of things, and still pretty good power per core, up to 3.4 gigahertz. So for us in the VDI world, any of the apps that are still single-threaded, doesn't matter if you have more cores, they're still going to be sitting on one thread. They still have the power to do what they need to do. The other part of the announcements that we're doing here at Ignite is that there's a lot of other Azure instances that are being announced that have the EPYC processor in them. So there's lots of choices that Azure wants to give you, and we're just giving them the choices there. So general purpose, the DA, the EA, that's available now in the East and West. In the HPC class, so this is actually taking advantage of PCIe 4. PCIe 4 NICs that are available, and then there's that second generation, first generation, what we call Naples, is already out there in the LSV2. So for me, this fits right into the portfolio right there. So really, it's all along the service line that we're giving you access. So for the VDI geeks like me, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is that we're doing to support these instances, and I'll tell you about our demos. So was that me? No, it wasn't me. Okay. So in the hypervisor, we're supporting GPU partitioning, so that you divide up the GPU. Before it was just DDA, so you had the whole GPU. Now you have a portion of a GPU. Remoting protocols, so we have partnered with the leading protocol providers to make sure that they're supported. So RDP, Zen Desktop, Zen App, THR1086 PC over IP, these are all partners of ours to make sure the VDI service is functioning well. The graphics drivers that you put in the guest are the Radeon Pro drivers. So what that means is that all of the high-end workstation features that other people charge you extra for are included in this service. So you can service anything from the PC users to the workstation users with that same driver. In terms of guest OSs, we've been qualified Win 10, Server 16, Server 19, and also Win 10 EVD. So that's available in these instances. And then for the graphics support, so you can just go down the list in your apps and see if it's going to work well. DX9 through 12, OGL, OCL, Vulkan, and all of this is tied together with our API rapid fire. A little bit about what it is that, why you would pick ours over somebody else's. Our technology is the virtualization in hardware, GPU-P, and just quickly, what this gives you is a few things. So one is the quality of service. It's all separated in hardware, so anybody's resources are dedicated. No one can steal them, so that gives you very steady support. So not one user is going to get more support than somebody else. Is that somebody else or is that me? Somebody else? Okay. It gives you the flexibility so you can pick the VM that makes sense for that user. Up to 8 VMs per GPU, so you can slide up and down and pick the one you want. The isolation gives you high security, which means that every time there's a context switch from his VM to your VM, everything in the buffer from him gets wiped. So there's no way, there's no data for there to be stolen. So that's just a feature of hardware virtualization. And we strive to give you very high value. We do not charge licensing fees per user. And in combination with the ability to divide the GPU, it gives you very high TCO. Low TCO, sorry. High value, low TCO. We have a lot more information for you in our booth 249. What I wanted to tell you in this slide is that we've got demos, really cool demos of the GPUs in action in our data center, different combinations of protocols with the combination of Win 10, Server 19, RDSH, VDI for PCI, RDP, PC over IP. It's all running in our booth. So whichever, and again, our goal is to give you the resource, get out of the way, let you do your VDI thing. Tell your friends. We're also going to be in. We've got the demos. I'm going to be in the Citrix booth this afternoon and tomorrow. If someone wants to hear more and talk to me specifically, and then tomorrow, my colleague Dan is going to do the Epic version of this presentation in W208 at 11:30. So you can check that one out. Get a lot more detail on the processors. So if you're going to take a picture of one slide, this is the slide. This is the sign-up links for the instances, the NVV4 from Azure, and the Azure Stack preview. I'll get out of your way. That's live now, so you can go and sign up. It'll go live in a couple of weeks for Azure, and then for Azure Stack in about a month. So let's see, I think that is all there is today. They said I have to show this slide. Please give me your feedback, but more importantly, come to booth 249, ask us anything, and if we can't convince you, then we don't belong here. So.